Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Hillbilly Adventures. In this video, we're going to talk about concealment and how important it is to be concealed to where you're not seen by the animals you're pursuing. So sit back, enjoy, and I hope you learn something. Okay, y'all, let's talk about concealment and how important it is. As you can see behind me, if you zoom in, you can see I have a ladder stand up there. Now, what I did here was I had my shooting lane here, and I needed to find, a good tree. So I saw the pine tree back there, but I also saw a wall of brush here. Some people see that, they're like, oh, I can't put a stand in there, there's all that brush there, blah, blah, blah. Well, that's perfect, because not only is there a wall of brush there, but then you have the pine tree that my ladder stand is in, but there's a wall of brush with bushy trees behind it. Because when it comes to concealing, you want to break up your silhouette. You want to try to get in darker areas because it actually helps you conceal better. And so what I did was I hung my stand on that tree. I climbed up in it and I cut the tops of the trees off and cut a hole out in it. And what that does, like I was talking about with the darker places, was when I cut a hole out, now you only have this little place for the animal to see me. But with the brush around me, it creates my stand to be darker because of the shade. And that helps you blend in more. That helps you conceal more. Then with the brush behind it, the tall, brushy, leafy trees behind it, my silhouette behind me, my background, is completely broken up. Now you have to remember, most animals, especially deer and hogs, they see in blobs. They see like you're gray, you're black, a little bit of white, and they claim some animals can see different, a little bit of blue and stuff like that. So you obviously, you're wearing darker colors, you're in a dark kind of little shaded area. As more leaves and everything and branches and everything are behind you and next to you and stuff like that, when they look up there, all they can see is a blob. And that is what you're going with. Now, I know sometimes you find a perfect spot. There's actually an armadillo walking up to me right now. But sometimes you find a perfect spot and but there's no trees to get in, or at least the trees are just bare, like they're tall pines or something like that. And I'm gonna do a video a little bit later on about backgrounds that you can make by hand. That actually is kind of my signature move. Even with areas like this, I'll still put one on here too. Anybody that knows me, if they find one of my stands, they see my signature background, they know it's one of my stands. But I'll show you, I'll make a video about those later and how to make them and everything. But the key is to be in a darker area, brush around you and brush behind you. So that way you blend in with everything around you. You're not silhouetted. When the animals come out, when they're walking by and they look directly at you, they see nothing. They see nothing but a blob of branches and leaves and everything like that. And that's what you need, because concealment can mean the difference between harvesting your animal that you're after or not. If they see you, you're silhouetted, I mean, they're gone, especially mature animals, because they're, by the time they mature, you can best believe that they've come into hunters and stuff like that. They've busted hunters a time or two already, so they know what they're looking at. And just like like I believe I've said before, is just like with you, your living room, your house, you walk in, something's different, right away. Animals are the same way. They know every single tree, every single brush, every single everything in their home, in their living room, their bedrooms. So when they walk by and there's a stand that doesn't blend in, it's not around no brush or anything like that, they know right away that something isn't right and something's wrong. That wasn't there before. What's going on? Your mature deer, especially if they're gone. Your younger ones, they might be a little bit more stupid and stick around and give you a shot. But make sure that you get concealed, because if you're not, you're just wasting your time. You're going to ruin your hunt. You're going to see a big buck coming, and before you get a shot, he's going to see you. He's going to be gone. You're going to be sad and crying and everything. Trust me, I've been there, done that. When I was younger, I've learned the hard way. All the videos that I make are all from experience, I promise you. So like I said, I'm going to do a video. I'm going to get up in the stand, and I'm going to show y'all exactly how it is. So as you can see, I'm totally concealed up here. And I still haven't put my signature background on yet neither. But like you can see, I don't have to really in this stand, because I set up this stand with these brushy, leafy trees behind me to break up my silhouette and to conceal myself even more. Here I am. I'm sure you probably already saw me, but you can tell, when I'm moving, how much you can see me. When I'm sitting here and I'm actually hunting and I'm not moving, obviously I'll have my face mask on and long sleeve shirt on, but you can tell how well I'm blended in and how my background is breaking up my silhouette. And this is what you need to do to be successful. So as you can see, I was very well concealed. So when a deer, a hog, or whatever comes out, they're not going to see me. I can get away with a little bit more extra movement, get my gun up, draw my bow back, whatever it is. And as you can see, that is extremely key to being successful. So I hope you learned something, and I hope this helped you out. Until next time, God bless you. And like I always say, you get out of it what you're willing to put in it.